Hi and welcome back to Park to Legend. Here we are with episode 11 of Saving Sheffield Wednesday. And fingers crossed, that's what we will be doing today, because this is a massive chance to take a step up into the Championship and the Premier League beyond. We are still second in the league on the coattails of Plymouth Argyle, who we play today, and Wigan Athletic. Since the last time we've seen you, we've rattled through a few games. Since that draw with Bolton, a 2-0 win home to Wycombe. Then Portsmouth, a 3-2 win. Just about won this game. All the goals in the first half, but a good game all in all. Peterborough in the Papa Johns beat them on penalties. Ipswich at home, a draw 1-1, not the ideal result. Then the form started to go a little bit weird. Shrewsbury, only a 1-0 victory. Mason Burstow getting the winner. Stockport, 3-0 defeat away at Stockport, absolute disaster. Lincoln City, a 3-0 win. Then MK Dons, a 1-1 draw. And Reading, 2-1 defeat. So that brings us into Plymouth Argyle today, and hopefully, looking at the table, we are 3 points behind them. They've got a better goal difference, but there is a 7-point gap between us and Peterborough now, but we've played more games than anyone else. There is a bit of transfer news as well. We didn't buy anyone. That's not the news though. The news is Ben Hennigan has gone to Notts County. Now he was earning £11,000 a week. He's gone to Notts County on 2. It's a massive drop, but that is cool. What it has done, it's meant that our finances, finally, with that £11,000 off our budget, means that we are currently inside the budget, finally. Not just him, though. We've also let Tony Weston go out to Bromley on loan with a fee, and Kieran Braithwaite has gone out to Fylde on a fee as well. So that's taken off the account of the wage budget as well. So we're back in to our wage budget, thankfully. Now today, Plymouth Argyle, Stolazak in goal. Hi, Mbete Baggett. I cannot praise this boy anymore. He is an absolute superstar. Brown, Doyle, Davidson, Warwick, McAtee, Burstow and Aragada up front. Whether we need to change things around slightly, if I went for quick pick, Aragada wouldn't be in the team. It's just one of those. Hodge would be in place of Warwick. I don't know. Davidson. It's probably things for next season if we get up. Big one against Plymouth today. Top of the table if we can win. Go out there and impress me. I don't think we can go top of the table because I'm pretty certain that they have got a better goal difference than us. Yes. So we won't go top of the table unless it's on head-to-head. I'm not sure. Doyle over the free kick. Swings it in. What a goal. Aragada with the header. My goodness me, Jim. How has he scored that? It was a bundle of players in there. Doyle floats the ball in, and Aragada gets above Whelan, who looks like a giant. Yes, he's there flapping around with his hands going nuts. Now, Whelan is 6'2", and jumping reach of 13, heading of 8. Aragada, as we know, 5'9", jumping reach of 10, heading of 12. Maybe the heading was what did it. I do not know, but we'll go with that. Thank you very much. Half an hour gone in the game, 1-0 up. And as I thought, we haven't gone top of the league. I don't quite get what they were on about by the fact that we could go top today. McAtee, though, picks up the ball. Davidson, Burstow holding the ball up. Aragada sprays the ball out to Brown. Down that left-hand side, gets to the byline. Cuts it back to Warwick. Swings the ball in. Burstow! Mason Burstow with his 15th goal of the season. Jim, that's why these two are together up top, because they are a great combination. Kadamatri off the bench is awesome as well. But Warwick, what a ball in. Burstow, that's more like it. 6'3", I think he is, something like that. What is Burstow? He's 6'2". You know, that's what you expect from the big boy. Now, high to Mbete. Mbete, Davidson gives it back to him. Cuts it across to Baggett. Warwick to Brown, who's picked up a booking. Brown, forward. Aragada, in. Burstow hits the bar. Over the bar as well. Goodness me, that would have been 3-0. That would have put the cherry on the cake absolutely beautifully. Coming up to half time. And there is another highlight. And there's a goal for Lewis Gibson. First goal of the season. That is not ideal just before half time. Why do we always concede a goal just on the stroke of half time? I do not know. Right. I think we're capable of more. I think that's the one. Top of the table, Plymouth. McAtee swings the ball in. Mbete's, there's a penalty, ref. It's got to be a penalty. Powell pushed Mbete. Or is it Davidson? It's Doyle with the penalty. Rolls it into the corner. 3-1. Beautiful stuff. Jim. Well, he is on penalties now, is our boy Doyle. And what a penalty that was. Lovely stuff. Yes, 3-1 up just on the stroke of the start of the second half. Get your words out, James, for goodness sake. It becomes difficult sometimes. I think we're just getting a bit excited. That's the problem. Mbete now. Mbete sort of half dwelling on the ball. I'm not quite sure what he was doing. Davidson, quick feet. Gives it to Burstow. Down that right-hand side. Gets to the byline. Loses the ball, but somehow comes back with it. Doyle! Tommy Doyle, 7th goal of the season. It's 4-1. And there's cartwheels coming from Doyle as well. Absolutely stunning stuff. Burstow looked like he'd lost the ball. I think he got sort of half held up. White, I'm not sure what he was doing. Gives it to Doyle, does Burstow, and what a goal. What a goal indeed, Jim. Absolutely lovely. Let's make some changes. We're going to go all 5 changes straight in. Brown, High, Warwick, Mbete, and McAtee all off. Randall, Snellgrove, John, Hodge, and Thompson come in. Now, Snellgrove, you might ask. He is a youngster. 6'2", central defender. 4-star potentials, 2-star current ability. Just the 3rd best defender we've got at the club currently. So, right. Here we go. Half an hour to go. In fact, let's drop back to a balanced mentality and a shout of praise the boys. That is lovely. They're all happy, other than Declan John, who's struggling. And Thompson. Thompson as well. Of course he's struggling to meet the pace of the game. He hasn't played a lot of football, but, you know, we have taken him off the transfer list. Have we, Ben Thompson? Just purely because he's got a bit of value. He's got 0 value there. I don't know why. But just to try and get him back involved. He's a good player at the end of the day. And we really do need to keep the good players around with us. Especially if we can get promoted. Snellgrove. Forward to Burstow. Holding the ball up. Aragada. Trying to beat his man but run out of pace. Declan John now. Forward. No willing runners there. No willing runners. Ball's pumped forward by Plymouth Argyle. Baggett under it. Baggett again. What a defender. See what I mean about Elkin Baggett? He is absolutely stunning. Just, I love him. He's just such a great player. Oh, nobody's seen that. Edit that bit out, James. Edit that bit out. We didn't see that. Ooh. No. 4-2. Well, that'll do. That'll be a great win. Lovely stuff. 4-2. Well done. It said we'd gone top. We haven't gone top. We're equal top. Don't quite get. Aragada breaks his goal drought. Really? Praise Aragada on the performance. Didn't realise he was on goal drought, but these things happen. Doyle, man of the match. Now on to play Wigan in 4 days' time. Now, this is an interesting turn up of the books. This is Luton Town have offered us an interview. I wouldn't class Luton as a bigger club, and 19th in the Championship, I'm going to have a serious bit of consideration about that. We'd have to have a look at what they really have got to offer. Or is the team that we built here at Sheffield Wednesday the way forward? I will do the interview and we'll see what they've got to offer. Well, interview done at Luton. Now let's carry on to play Wigan and see what comes of the Luton thing. Well, we will be going into this game with the same starting 11 that's just beaten Plymouth Argyle. So Stolazek in goal, High, Mbete, Baggett and Brown, Doyle, Davidson, Warwick, McAtee, Burstow and Aragada. Pick up from where you left off last time out. It is a tricky one, this Luton thing. I would class Luton as a smaller club than Sheffield Wednesday by far, but for the progression of myself, you just don't know. If they're going to come out and say, right, we're going to offer you 10 grand a week, for the realism of the whole Park to Legend, I'm on 3. So if they're going to give me crazy money, I'm going to snap their hand off. For the whole thing of, do we really want to move, or do we want to keep rebuilding Sheffield Wednesday? That's another thing as well, because Sheffield Wednesday at the moment are looking like we're going to be in the Championship anyway. And what sort of budget we would get next season with a club that doesn't have any money whatsoever. We've just conceded, but he does look like he's offside. He's been disallowed, yes. Yeah, I'm unsure, really. It's a tricky one, but you just don't know. It's such an opportunity, you know, to get to the Premier League is the aim, or the Liga. Aragada's in. What a finish by Aragada for his 19th goal of the season, Jim. Well, you're there babbling on about your job. Get on with your proper job. Commentating on the match. Warwick, lovely ball through to McAtee, who wins the header, and Aragada, bit of a deflection, but probably on target. Yes, I agree, Jim. I digress. That's 13 minutes of football gone by, and we are 1-0 up. Why is everyone frustrated? I don't know. Mbete to Burstow. The big man gets to the ball. High. Into Doyle. McAtee turns on a sixpence. Brown, is he going to hit one? No, he gets to the byline. Loses the ball, though. There's Warwick to tidy things up. Into Baggett. Baggett to Warwick. Lovely football. Baggett into Davidson. Back to Mbete. Just keeping the ball here. Sheffield Wednesday. Lovely stuff. Forward. Finds Brown down that left-hand side. Cuts it back inside to McAtee. McAtee looking for a space, but blasts it over the bar. Yeah, it is a tricky one. I don't know. They would have to give me a completely crazy amount of money and budget to even make me consider going, I think. Because this team is just fantastic. Look at them go. Burstow in. Aragada. Not this time. Yeah, it's a fascinating proposition. But will we be moving already? Obviously, Luton have noticed us. Are other clubs starting to notice? Doyle in. Aragada. Is that a penalty? No, it's not. High. Gets to the loose ball. Mbete. Mbete. Not sure where he's going. Warwick to Baggett. Mbete again. Through ball. Aragada. Oh, the foot was twitching. I thought that was a goal. But no, not this time. 40 minutes gone. It's not been that much of a convincing performance in front of goal. Only three shots on target. Wigan, only the one shot on target. Right. I think we're capable of more. That has motivated the boys. And the other side of it is, you know, like, keep going on about him. Elkin Baggett. Oof, don't worry about the red lines. He's still playing well. But we probably want to take him with us. Davidson not having the best of game out there. In fact, let's make some changes. 3 changes made. Randall, Thompson and Hodge in. High, Warwick and Davidson out. Right, half an hour to go. Doyle probably needs to have a break in there as well. He's another one who's had a lot of football. And it will be for Snellgrove. Snellgrove can play in either position, which is great. And then maybe one change up top. Maybe give Burstow a break as well. Cadamartri, in you come, son, for the last 15 minutes. Brown tries to get the ball in, but no. Baggett to Snellgrove. Snellgrove hits the bar! My goodness me, I didn't realise Snellgrove had that in his locker. Goodness me. Can he shoot from range? No. Excuse me. Oh, goodness me. A shout of focus these last 7 minutes. Randall coming forward to Snellgrove. Gets it back. Randall. He's lost the ball. Oh, come on. You put in a performance like we did against Plymouth. Maybe it's too much to ask to do it again. And it is a highlight for Wigan. Corner away by Snellgrove. McAtee trying to get out there. Highlight ends. We are top of the league. That means Plymouth. Hodge standing over the free kick. 3 minutes to go plus added on time. Didn't realise we were doing time wasting. But maybe we are. Snellgrove. No, that's probably more like it from Snellgrove. Up the tempo a bit and a bit of time wasting. Turn, work the ball and all that sort of thing off. It's a goal. Jim, what happened? Tell me what happened. Well, Snellgrove got the ball from the free kick. It comes out to him. Snellgrove picks the ball up, tries to beat his man. There's a back pass and Cadamartri latches onto it from Cousins' complete mess up. Beautiful stuff. Yes, we will do those tactical changes. Couple of minutes to go. We are top of the league. Hodge in. Not this time. Plymouth, unless they're going to turn something around in the last couple of minutes, means that we're going to end the episode top of the league. I say it again, Sheffield Wednesday, top of the league. Put back to Cousins and he belts one in, does Jordan Cousins. Barrel-chested, runs over, picks up the ball. Oh, not what we wanted to see. Now, Plymouth. Where are you, Plymouth? Plymouth are drawing. Did they end up drawing? Yes, they did. We're top of the league. Oh, my goodness me. We didn't play well, but we got the result. Now, schedule. I think what we're going to do, we're going to come through these last few games and we're going to play the last 2 games of the season unless there's something crazy happens in between where we could win the division or that sort of thing. So as it stands, Burton and Wrexham will be the final 2 games of the season. Well, boys and girls, thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed those couple of great wins against top of the table Plymouth. Wigan Athletic. Please do like, subscribe and get notified of future uploads to the Priisek channel. And we do appreciate every single one of you who are surrounding about watching us, and pass us on to your friends and family. We'd love to see more of you around, and we'll see you next time out.